well too.
We do.
Look, she's finna, y'all, this girl, she can eat.
I'm gonna tear this up.
She my match.
They don't know. I don't think I'm your match. But
Yeah, look, yeah, she close to it.
And she was like, I'll sell it to you for $200.
Wow.
I bought it. That's another thing. Look, babe. You guys really have to be resourceful if money is an issue for you right now and you really want to do YouTube.
You just can't let that stop you.
You can't let that stuff stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back. Today we have an interesting topic to talk about. You guys are very familiar with the Beloveslife and a collaboration she had with Q. This collab happened a few years back, but by looking at the video, one would think that the collab went wonderful and everybody was happy and thrilled. But unfortunately, after the collab was taped and put up, everything did not seem so good behind the scenes, and here's why.
Husbands in the studio didn't even come out, honey. I had to go into the studio and say hi to the husband. I'm the guest, okay? Honey, this child came downstairs, just made his grand entrance. Honey, the queen has come in and made his entrance, okay? This is exactly what he did. And I don't know who's faker, you or your husband.
Q is very upset and distraught by her experience with Beloveslife and family. Now, first and foremost, what stuck out to me the most was the fact that she didn't say any of this until after she got home and did collabs with other people, and then she had an issue with the collab with Beloved. Her main issue was about Darius, her son, and then her husband. Her husband did not immediately come to her and say, "Oh, hey, Q," or her son did just be like, "Q, blah, 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 turn up." You know, this old meet didn't go as planned as she thought it should have went. Now, the collab again was with Beloveslife and tag Beloved just to get the views, because she knows by mentioning her name, her videos would get views. Now, I was not gonna talk about this, but recently Beloved has put out a video and she's praising her, telling everybody how hard she's been working and all this, and then Q puts out a video apologizing. Now, it took 3 years for a apology. Me personally, I feel like Beloveslife and her family did nothing wrong in this, and this just goes to show as to why bigger YouTubers do not do more collabs, because once they do it, they get some type of backlash. It's just a hot ass mess, if you ask me. If you ask me, I just feel like she just wants something to complain about, something to bitch about. I don't ever see a family do anything wrong. Now, in the video, you can see that her son Darius is the most vocal of all.
I remember her asking me to sing for her, and I said I couldn't sing for her. Engulfed in the situation, I remember thinking, wow, like, she's quiet, she's reserved, you know, and I just thought that's how she was, because I didn't know who she was, but we'll get into that later. I just thought she was quiet and reserved, and that's just how she carried herself, and that's not my place to judge whether you want to warm up to me or open up to me right away. That's not for me to dictate how you're supposed to act as a grown woman. This is the thing about it, is I really contemplated this. I watched the video over and over. I thought about it. I took a step back and I looked at it from a objective view. You cannot judge somebody for the way they act when meeting new people.
And I feel like he's the most upset because she had a lot to say about him and his character. The fact that she felt like he was like the queen and she was like a peasant, that to me is just her own narrative. That may have been the way she's seen things, but I don't think that's exactly how.
So this video, as promised from the title, we have lots and lots and lots of receipts. We didn't come to this just to play he said, she said. Oh, no. We have receipts, and I have a whole notebook down. We studied the videos that were mentioned about us, and We wrote down everything, timestamps and everything. If you guys, you know, read the title or whatever, it's about a collab that we had in last year, towards the end of last year. And the person who came to our house had a quote unquote bad experience. That's what she says that she had, and her sister both had a bad experience. And we're just here to clear up our side of the story about what we feel.
Beautiful cutie cues. I believe in you. I understand that you're upset right now. But I cannot go back on my word. I cannot. I stand on everything I said. I don't care what my sister said. I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to fold under pressure. I'm not going to let anybody manipulate my mind when I know what I experienced and I know what I felt.
You cannot judge somebody for the way they act when meeting new people. You can't just say, this is, and I quote,
now kids, babies, and little kids might have to warm up to you, but not a grown man. Not a grown man.
Apparently that I was snobbish and I said hi like I couldn't be bothered and like they were peasants. And let me tell you something.
And you have my number. That's the thing. You have my number. Woman to woman, you have my number. Be a woman about it. But that is so childish, so disrespectful on another level. My thing is that's something that you're gonna have to live with.
One more issue I had is that she has Belove's phone number. So if there's anything that you felt that didn't go as it should have, or you felt like a little disrespected from something, you could have easily reached out to her and talked to her woman to woman off the internet. But you didn't. You chose to go to the internet to drag her name through the mud and down. I just wanted to just speak on the topic, y'all. But again, always please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all in the next video.
To all the queens out there, and the reason why I wanted to dedicate this video to Beloveslife is I did see her video, and I'm going to get into that a little bit. I did see her video, and thank you so much for your words of kindness, your words of wisdom. Just thank you so much for that. I really, 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 truly appreciate that. And so I wanted to dedicate this video to Beloveslife. Open up their mouth against someone that God has already protected them. They're already protected from the crown of the head to the soles of their feet. So that's why you have to be careful. You got to be careful who you talk about. You got to be careful who you put your mouth on. You got to be careful. That is a queen. She is a representation of a queen, and she represents her spirituality.
I'm just happy that this whole thing has finally been resolved, and the families can move on. I just didn't understand why it happened in the first place. But again, that's all I have. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button so you know about each time I upload a video. And that's all.
Your love is one in a million. It goes on.